We all have psychological and emotional health. We all need support with that. To understand how we think, how we behave, how we feel. We will take care of you. We understand what you're going through. When someone tells you how they feel, they're never wrong with that. That's how they feel. I'm Dr. Anna Symonds. I'm a consultant clinical psychologist. I'm founder and director of Elysian Psychology. So we appreciate that everybody's individual therapeutic needs are going to be different, and no two clients are ever the same. Sometimes when we get into adulthood, we start to reflect on the things that have shaped us to be the way that we are. And sometimes that's triggered by particular life events, the loss of somebody, or a review of a career, or having our own children. People struggling with some of their thoughts or their feelings. When someone tells you how they feel, they're never wrong with that. And when you come to therapy, you can say things that might be difficult for you. Know that somebody's not going to be disturbed or freaked out by it, that we've probably heard it before, that we can hold that emotion, and then you can go home and feel better. I know that when people contact us, they might be feeling vulnerable, or they might be feeling worried for the person they're phoning on behalf of. And so at the first point of making contact with us, we will take care of you. We understand what you're going through. So in Elysian Psychology, I've pulled together a team of psychologists who I have handpicked, people that I know who are really good. We're trained to work with children, parents of young children, adolescents, adults, people with learning difficulties, older adults, and working with children in the foster care or adoptive systems. We're trained to doctorate level and we're working in the NHS still, so we're up to date with current research, we know what's going on in the field. What I like about clinical psychology is that we're using something that we know is researched and proven to work, and then we can adapt it and be flexible around somebody's individual needs, and particularly with, say, more clinical difficulties as well, like anxiety or depression. Some people might not present with an anxiety, they might present with something like a feeling of heaviness over them, or struggling to just sleep at night. It can be that there's something underneath that, somebody's beliefs about themselves, a relationship they're in, how they see the world is really affecting their day-to-day functioning. Here we've got something that can really make sense of things, give people frameworks to understand how we think, how we behave, how we feel. So really helping people to feel empowered. Children are amazing because first of all they will come in and they will say it as it is. They feel things and they can explain that to you very clearly, and from the minute I clap my eyes on a young person in the waiting room and their parents, I give the sense of I've got this is all right. We all appreciate as clinicians that it's a bit of a scary process even thinking about engaging in therapy, because ultimately sometimes it leaves us feeling a bit vulnerable. We don't know what the process is going to be like, we don't know how it's going to feel, and sometimes even the thought of change can be a bit scary. So we're very gentle with people. I began doing private practice alongside my NHS kind of career straight away because I felt strongly, and still do, that support should be accessible to anybody that needs it. We don't hold waiting lists and we won't do that. So we are a very responsive service and we're quite happy to be flexible. We know that sometimes you might need to change things and we want to work with you and around you. The beauty of accessing psychological therapy privately is that we can do whatever we feel is right. There's no restrictions or limitations. These skills that you're learning now, these are transferable onto all areas of your life for the rest of your life. And we have a policy that we never discharge anybody. I don't mind if you're 15 or 50, if I'm still working and we're still here, you're very welcome to come back and see us. We could be your psychologist for life.